My name is Mr. Delay, and this is my vlog, but it's also my classroom. Welcome back to my studio, and welcome back to a special one-off video. Well, not really a one-off. I'll explain. Class is now in session.
Talk nerdy to me. You name all 12 of the dogs, I can't resist that. And what's the core in your wand? I think that ours match. Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.
Well, yeah, it's like a different thing. It's not really a lesson. This is more or less a conversation about what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness is where you kind of stop and kind of just sit and breathe. You breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And the practice is also to kind of calm and still yourself. There's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of news, there's a lot of breaking news, there's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of stress and anxiety that can come from all of those things that are constantly changing and evolving. Mindfulness is that idea that you take a step away from that, and for maybe a minute to sometimes 2 minutes or a little more, you kind of just sit and you rest in the silence. Or you use sound effects, or you use like music kind of softly in the background to help center yourself. So today, there was a rainstorm on Friday night here in Fort Morgan, and it was a nice little rain. It wasn't heavy rain, but it was nice little sprinkling rain. And what I did is I got my camera and I went out and I used my microphone that I have for my camera, and I recorded what it sounded like with the rain. And I shot some shots of the rain sputtering on the ground, some of the pools and things that I thought was kind of cool. And I put it together, 2 minutes and 40 to 50 seconds of video. What I'm going to do is, as I sit here, I've already watched it, but I'm going to have us play. I'm going to set my timer over here. I'm going to get this camera, make sure that it's working, and I'm going to play this, record this camera, record me doing my stuff, making my notes or writing in my journal. And you can do whatever you want with this. You can write in a journal. You can pull up a Google Doc and kind of just journal through your thoughts as you sit and listen to the sound of the rain. Or you can simply sit quietly and just kind of let the sound of the rain kind of calm you and soothe you. Yeah, it sounds a little weird, but here's the deal. It's one of those things where we all need to do this once in a while, and especially with a lot of the stuff that's happening out there, that's a lot of the unknown. I think it's really important that we do this. So you can do it, or you don't have to. It's not an assignment. It's just a learning opportunity to do some mindfulness. But I am going to go ahead and participate. I'm going to start my timer here momentarily, and then I'll play the video of the rain stuff, and I just want us to sit and focus on just the immediacy of the world around us. And maybe think in your head what you're thankful for. Might be an exercise. Be thankful for being safe and then healthy in those things. And I don't know. Spend your time however you want. More of our mindfulness activities will be more structured as the weeks go on. But for today, just listen to the sound of the rain. You can journal. You can just kind of sit and close your eyes. Take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and just spend that time relaxing. Your time and my time starts now. Okay. So that was about 2 minutes, 50 seconds, almost 3 minutes. As you can see on the video that I'm shooting for you now, I've done my journal. I'm going to go ahead and stop that video. And so you can see, I wrote some stuff, but I didn't spend all the time writing. You saw that I paused and kind of reflected. I could have just done bullet points, but I decided that this time I'd like to write something. So here's what I wrote. I'll share that with you. The rain is a reminder of renewal, that all things can and will start again, that this historic and developing situation will eventually come to a place where we can move back into something that resembles the normal. The rain also reminds us that a new day comes each day, fresh and ready to start again. We also love the smell of the rain and the effect it can have on our mind, heart, soul, and spirit. There is a relaxing peace in that moment. The rain reminds us to let me try again. The rain reminds us to renew ourselves in hope and joy. And I think that's something that I'm working on as this continues, as we wait to go back on April 20th and wait to see if that time changes, that it's important to step back and kind of just be quiet and let your mind not go to the worries and the freakouts and the concerns and the anxiety. That's where I sit in. So for you, you may have a different connection to rain. I'll put an assignment up on Google Classroom later this week asking you to look back on this video and maybe reflect and maybe share what you found or share what you thought as you spent those times in kind of quote-unquote meditation and mindfulness. We'll do more of this as we go forward, and we'll explore what mindfulness means for us and how we can use it on a more regular basis to help us be better students, but also be better humans to each other and to those around us and to the world that we live in. That's all I have for you today. Outside of that, stay healthy, stay safe, and know that you are loved. We'll see you in the next one.